A call to Santiago Bernabéu. Kia sidewire end. Arab billionaires want to pay €1 billion to have Vinicius, the boss wrapped in towel. It continues to surprise the world because of their insanely high tolerance. The Athletic and Maca rumored to have posted, Anali club just approached Vini shot when they're presented with a 5-year contract with a combined salary of up to €350 million a year. This number, that's far more than the amount of money Ronaldo is receiving at Amnishir. No surprise when the Brazilian striker's original counterpart. He shook his head, but then, Vinicius, confirmed by ESPN, is not completely reject the idea of moving to the Middle East. Vini Saud and team remain in contact with Anali to leave a deal in the future. Next to salary, highest 6th century demolition in world football history. Guilty court. They're also given some very attractive perks. Go to Arab Saud. One of them is the idea of Vini shooting World Cup Ambassador 2.034. The tournament is almost certain. Saudi Arabia will be the host. These 3 ambassador contracts could be 15, with the Brazilian striker at the center of the plan, the most ambitious aspect of Arab football. Stay at Real Madrid to find a golden ball, to conquer the most vaginal glory, or go to the Middle East and live like a peacemaker. Vinicius rule is now. Of course, there is love for Real Madrid. At the age of 24 with an open opportunity in Europe, the treasure of the fake royal club at the table is not fake. Hurry away from the top. Current contract between Vinicius and Real, term until 2027, including a release clause of up to €1 billion. To Maca emphasis, Vinicius in Madrid are not many thousands of people, with an offer from the Arabs this time to welcome the symbol of the Mbappé decade. But with Real, they still see Vinicius as a very important pillar. The stature of the Brazilian striker in Bonabel has been confirmed in the last 3 years. That's why he has been with Mbappé since next season. The story is not that 2 tigers can't share the same forest, but in bar able. It's a Venezuelan tiger with Mbappé the lion. Both will lead the army. Punishment like the top of a waiting dog and start the journey of European football millions. Cases like Mbappé. As Vinicius, it's hard to talk about money alone. They just need glory and the top, where only Europe can satisfy their thirst. I know it's difficult, even impossible. But Anali still sent to Real Madrid. It's an unprecedented crazy offer. One must also shake one's head with the chi tolerance of Anali. If you know that the organization behind this team, Saudi Arabia Public Investment Devil Piece, this is a state investment fund, so economic resources are off the table. In recent years, we have seen Saudi Arabic constantly reaching out his octopus trunk RA, thanks to the landing of a series of SAO names, age from Europe, in which Ronaldo was the pioneer. However, most of the SAOs landed in Saudi Arabia. They've all gone through the peak and chose to leave Europe for skincare and money counting. The power of money, smelling of oil, still can't be tempted. The top stars of European football today. Before the offer for Vinicius, the Giants. Arab once harbored the ambition to convince Kylian Mbappé, but also 7 failures. The transfer is at an advanced stage. The color of Venezuela not only affect the individual player, it also impacts the entire transfer market. If this deal is activated, it's going to usher in a new era of hooded football. When the clubs here are ready, the numbers have never been to recruit the top SAOs. This is where the Arab giants have to go. From the head shake of MPP, it definitely happened to Vini. It's too early for the Brazilian. Thinking about leaving the lights of Europe. A brilliant stage and the brightest dog. Still waiting for the descendant of Neymar conquest. On the road Golden Ball 2.024, Vinicius is one of the leaders. He was extremely successful in the Champions League. Real Madrid conquer the 15th robber. Vinicius sends a powerful message. For the yellow ball race, it was once considered the greatest of all. Comrade Joe Biden seems to be slipping away. Valenium also touched Travis Scott, but compared to Vinicius' contribution, Valenium becomes fainter at €2.024. Valenium doesn't leave much of a mark on the team's second journey. When asked which is the best candidate, Karim Benzema immediately select Vini shoot. Of course I chose Vini because he deserved it. Vini played a great season, or not just recently. And last year he played really well. Vini is superior to other players in terms of personal skills, even though young, but he's been a very well-rounded player. The ones that are the provocations here are Vini's hood and Brazil. There are 7 American hopes used to use this. Another bright candidate, Rodri, is emerging. First, about 28 years old, show incredible performance from Marseille to Spain. from Promolib to Euro. Although SAO Vinicius is still being evaluated as among those with the highest humidity. Running on the call. From Anna Lee at the moment. It's obviously a stupid decision. It's not just the Golden Ball 2024, but also a whole. The future is full of titles waiting for Vinicius after he had a new teammate Mbappe. Vinicius is painting a perfect picture about a super SAO player of the future, with 2 goals in the finals. Vinicius has set foot on a glory. The same great names. It's only Ronaldo and Guerrero. 41 goals and assists, a number enough to be green equal to the total number of goals construction. Scored. 2 other football icons are Sarri and Iniesta. Throughout their career in the Champions League, this proves sooner or later. Vini Jr. will also make steady progress. It's become a new symbol of world football. Just look. The unprecedented 6th century series was Genie Conquest. How did you become the youngest person in history? Scored in 2 Champions League finals. If you find that one, in stark contrast to an Erling Haaland, always lose form in the crucibles, then that's Vinny shot. Goal tearing the net of the pick winner of the final. Help me attack the atom. He scored 22 times on the goal. In the replay directly before the age of 24 and earlier in Champions League history, only Messi can do this. Big players of big games. It's a quality Vini Jr. always show off to be the best candidate for the Golden Ball. Stay with Real Madrid. Less money than Anna Lee. There is both money and glory. And in Saudi Arabia, Vinny only has money. Next to it, if you move to play in a life away from Europe, that's why you're on the team. Brazil will definitely be affected. Against strong opponents and the top European leagues will help SAO stars upgrade their skills, bravery and progress. Playing in a tournament like Asia, with class far away, everyone knows what's going to happen. After the Ronaldo-Messi era is over, Venezuela emerged as one of the SAO stars of the new generation. Step forward to take over the stage. The glory and brilliance of the elders. To compete in a top-class environment like Real Madrid, it's a more valuable opportunity to the Brazilian striker to accumulate and reach its full potential. But from faraway Arabia, the boss-wrapped Kang is dreaming. It's a shock. The transfer market has gone crazy again when Vinicius is mentioned. Brazilian striker. There is an important rule in my career. When I got a really big offer from Anali. Big man, it has the greatest economic potential in Arab football. Will Vinicius accept it? Leaving Madrid to come to a new challenge in the Riyadh. The answer may not be right now.